welcome back to Calmlands for the 200 horsepower challenge. So it's July. I've done a few bits and pieces, but this month is the big one. We're going to be creating the mega field. Firstly, we've got a few little bits to do. So I did go round and collect 4 more collectibles for 200,000, so 50,000 each, which I said I was going to do in the last episode. We've had the milk sale and the little bits and pieces that have been selling overnight. I've also gone round and done the daily bits like the wool, eggs, honey, and I've topped all the animals up with feed. So we have had to buy a little bit more pig feed, but we are actually closer than I thought to be able, or to being able to do our own. So we've actually got barley in this field, and we've got soybeans in this field. We've obviously got potatoes in storage, and got sorghum here, which are the 4 ingredients we need. But if we look here, the sorghum is going to be ready next month, and the barley and soybeans are ready to harvest this month. So I've got the harvesters going on both those fields at the moment. I've got trailers at the side of the field, so they should unload themselves. But yeah, so basically next month we can have it all in the production making pig food. We've also got canola here ready to harvest. The oats that we planted last month, or was it last month, month before? Obviously I only ploughed that little bit, so we've got weeds come up in some of it which we need to take care of. And then obviously when this one's harvested and when this one is harvested, we're going to be joining the fields together. So yeah, I've got a busy month. So we need to make a bit more money. Now, the pig food, I have worked out. I've also put taken some more pigs over to the meat production, and I have put all the slurry and manure over to the biogas. I did make a bit of a mistake. We had loads of grass in the farm supply production, but I forgot to stop running the hay and silage recipes and the TMR recipe. So we've now got no grass. The hay and silage have basically run out, but we've got 767,000 litres of TMR. And there's also still 160,000 litres in the silo up by the cow barn. Problem with that is, it's all great having that much TMR, but cows aren't using barely any of it. I'm only able to get 25,000 litres of TMR in at a time, and then overnight that runs out, so the productivity of the cows decreases because of the enhanced animal mod. The grazing mod. The grass that's in the pasture makes up 50,000 litres of the 75,000 capacity. So I'm going to have a look at increasing the capacity on that cow barn so that we can put more TMR in, and then they're not relying on the grass so much, and therefore productivity will stay up. We'll have more milk, etc., etc. We have got quite a few months, probably about 6 months, until we have any babies as well. So, and obviously the babies, they don't produce milk until they're 24 months. So yeah, it's going to be a long process for the with the cows, unless I buy some more cows. But yeah, so the pig food I've worked out. So we're going to be using the potato recipe. So I've worked out to get 200,000 litres of pig food, we will need 20,000 litres of soybeans, 40,000 of barley and sorghum, and then 100,000 litres of potatoes. And that should, if my maths is correct, that should produce 200,000 litres of pig food. So the point I'm getting to is that the soybeans in this field, I think we only need to keep 20,000 litres of it for the pig food. The rest of it can be used, sold, and this month is the best selling price for soybeans. So I'm going to make some money from that. We're also going to make a bit of money right away because I'm going to sell the telehandler. We don't need it. I mainly got it for the wood, which we're not doing now. And we don't need it for pallets because everything on pallets, we're using the auto load trailer. So yeah, it's done 0.2 hours. And it's about 80 grand just sat there doing nothing. So we're selling it. We need the money for bigger things. So I will repair it, repaint it. 85.5 for that. We'll just sell the big bag handler as well, so we won't need that. So yeah, need to get the money up because I want to buy 3, possibly 4 more tractors. I want 2, possibly 3, no, sorry, 1, possibly 2 more plows and 3 more seeders. So yeah, we need a little bit of money. I think I know which tractor I want. Where's the harvester on this field? Where is it? What? Is it me, or is there no harvester running on that other field? There's that one. What? What? Oh my. Are you kidding me? How has that happened? Oh dear. So how has he ended up in there? So he's got full, gone to go and unload, and ended up in the river. Great. Right, I'm going to sort this out, and I shall see you in a minute. So I had to reset it to the vehicle shop, and I lost all the grain that was in it. So I've just had to add the grain into the combine. Yeah, I didn't see that coming. So we'll set him back off. Hopefully this time it'll be a lot there'll be no problems. But yeah, as I was saying, so the tractors, I know which one I want to get. It was a toss-up between two, and I did actually do a little bit of testing just to see which would be better. They're both 200 horsepower dead. So I tested it up the hill with a trailer full of stone and plowing up a hilly part of what is going to be the mega field. So I know which one performs slightly better. And luckily it's the cheaper of the two options. But I'm aiming to get four tools on that field where I can. Why is there no course? So it's lost the course, hasn't it? It should start from there, then yeah, hopefully we'll have no more problems. But yeah, so that's the tractors. I want to have four, purely because it's going to be a huge field, and I want to make the most out of course play. So yeah, I think 4 plows, 4 tractors, all the same. 4 seeders. So yeah, we do need the money. But I think what I will do, so soybeans are yielding pretty well, which is good. Cool. Yeah, I think I'll finish getting these 2 fields harvested, and then we can have a look at buying some new toys and getting that field ploughed. So I'll see you shortly. Oh, what is this guy doing? Not having much luck on this field, are we? I mean, how's he got stuck on that? Right, I'll see you shortly. Get this sorted. Right, soybeans done. For some reason I thought we were going to get more. We had 66,000 litres, which I thought was just off this field. But maybe it wasn't just off that field. Maybe we must have had another smaller field as well. Because this field, I think, is bigger than that one. We've only got 44 and a half. So yeah, I think what we'll do, I think I'll put whatever's in the back trailer into the pig food production. We didn't quite get 40,000 litres of barley. We got 36, I think. So yeah, I don't think my calculation's gonna work. I'm expecting we will get 40,000 litres easily from the sorghum. We'll just put whatever in there, see what we can produce. But yeah, I'll just put the rear trailer in, and then we'll sell the 30,000 litres that are left. Now, best price is the co-op at the top, but I'm not going to go up there because soybeans are quite heavy, apparently. I am thinking of changing the trailers. I'll probably keep one or two of these ones, but I think I'll sell the Richard Weston one, the green one, the one with 36,000 litre capacity. I think I'll sell that, sell two of these, and just get two, maybe three bigger capacity trailers. They will cost more, but now we're creating bigger fields, I think it will be a lot easier for unloading combines and stuff. So yeah, so I put the time up a little bit just so that we could get a few hours sort of money in. So it's 11:45 now. We've got a little bit of extra money, but I have already bought the two more plows, so that was 40 grand. So the plows are taken care of. We now have 4. Nice. 36.5. So yeah, I think we'll go and grab the 2 plows. Obviously we're only going to use one to start with, just to plough out the outline of the field. I did weed that part of this field as well, so I sprayed herbicide. That's done. And we've got one of the harvesters over doing the canola field now. So yeah, we can get on with the ploughing, which I've been looking forward to for ages. So yeah, I'll see you up at the shop. Here's our 2 new ploughs. So I think we're gonna buy our 4 new tractors. So they are under medium. Now, I was going to so we've got the Massey, what have we got? The 6718 S. That's the one we've already got. So I think with the options we put on it, I think we changed the tyres. Yeah, so it was about 150 grand. So I've also got this mod, which is the same, but but you could do a few different things with this. So I think this was about 10 grand cheaper, but we can also offset the wheels, which I thought might help with sort of traction and stuff. But anyway, so that was the option of getting 4 of those, 200 horsepower. But I've decided to go for where is it? This one. So it's the Fendt Favorite Vario. We can go for the 920, I think it was, 50 kilometers. That's 200 horsepower, dead. And then BKT. I have heard BKT with wheel weights helps with traction on hills and stuff. Whether that's true, I don't know, but that's what we're doing. And I think it was the 42-inch. What difference was it? Yeah, 42-inch wheel weights. Yes, 1,000 kilograms. Gonna have beacons and straight pipe. Oh, and normal long fenders. So 104,000. I did actually change the colour, so that does add a little bit, but I think we went all black, the wheels. Yeah. So 108. So we're going to buy 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 brand new tractors. There we go. Just had to take a screenshot. So yeah, 4 lovely Fendts. This is our mega field army. So lovely. So we'll hook up 2 of these. And we'll get all this down to the farm. Get them all lined up. Right. So I think I've got the follow me these set up. Right, they should all follow. That one's not though, is it? There's always one. And they all get across. We shall see. It's two, and I think the third one's just crashed. No, he hasn't. There we go. Excellent. Right. So we're left with 145 grand. The seeders are, I think they're 50. And we need 3 more of them. So it might be alright to get this field ploughed and prepped, seeded, because obviously we're not going to get it all done in July, so we're going to have, you know, monthly selling of stuff. So yeah, I think we might be alright, you know. Watch out everyone, the White Army is coming through. Alright, so I'm just going to stop here. Park these up over here for a minute. Do need to get the other 2 ploughs over as well. I know I keep saying it, but I am really looking forward to this field. Right, there we go. So, turning it off for. So I am planning on having a bit of an area just outside of this cut, just sort of round a bit so that we can gather machines, and then the same over there at this side of the bridge, just so that we've got 2 entry points to the field and we've got plenty of space to sort of roam about. But I'm just going to plough the field first, and then we'll paint those sort of areas in. Probably a couple of sort of concrete areas, I would imagine. So we are going up to basically up to the tree line and straight across the top there, down here, and then follow the tree line round and follow the river all the way back round. So, oh, nearly forgot. Most important thing, we want to record it. So, lower plough. Let's get it done. So there's going to be areas where it struggles. Because there are some quite steep parts. Don't want to go too close to anything around the edge. Just keep a nice bit of distance. I mean, can you imagine if we had collected all the grass?
To who?
I think Siri just tried to get involved in the conversation then. Apologies for that. Yeah, I mean, if we had mowed and collected all the grass from these plots, we would have a lot. Millions of litres. Probably could have gone a little bit closer to those trees, but it's not like it's going to be a small field, so not too worried about that. Yeah, I think I'm going to put the rest of this into a time lapse. So I'll see you when we've got the field edge ploughed.
Yes, I'm lost in the fun park now. I can merry go around, go for spiral going down. Yeah, I've been racing you all through town. There's no limit till you sleep, never ever time to leave. No, we just fired away without a second to ensure what we signed up for. I won't play it this way, no more. You'll be out the door till you're back for more. I know what you're gonna say. I know what you'll do to me. I know I'm not gonna stay. Try to get up, you're dragging me down. Better back off, I'll turn it around. All the once and for all. Oh, you're too late, I'm standing my ground. Finally free and on the rebound. All the once and for all. You've been up underneath my skin. No one's ever gonna win, so we might as well get in now. And still the fights always leave a thrill. I can imagine how I will. You go on, I know the drill now. I've been do to me. I know I'm not gonna stay. Try to get up, you're dragging me down. Better back off, I'll turn it around. All the ones are for all the ones are for all the ones are for it's too late, I'm standing my ground. Finally breathing on the rebound. All the ones are for all the ones are for all try to get up, you're dragging me down. Better back off, I'll turn it around. Try to get up, you're dragging me down. Better back off, I'll turn it around. I'm standing my ground. Finally the rain on the rebound. All the ones are for all. It's over. It's over.
Right, we're almost there. This is so big. Very pleased. So we just want these to meet up as best we can. There we go. There. Wow. Okay, so we stop the recording. We can save that. So if we go into the menu, look at that. So you probably noticed as we came round down this bit and round here, I did try and avoid the very steep bits because that would just be suicide, really. We could have got closer around these bits, but yeah, overall, we're very happy with that. So why is that not? So I thought if you clicked on the blue writing, right, what am I doing now? Is it on this bit? That's it. 175.44 acres. So I know, I think it's Farmer Mike did a massive field. I think that was only 45 acres, I believe. I might be wrong. So yeah, I think at the moment in the Calmlands Challenge we have the biggest field. Excellent. So I'm going to rename this to the Mega One. There we go. Cool. So let's just lift that up for a minute. So the next thing will be to get the other 3 ploughs in here, and then we will we'll try and get the whole thing ploughed out. So I'll bring you back in when I've got it all set up, and we'll get the field filled in. Right, everyone, that was interesting. So a few things have changed, you might notice. The time, the money, even the shape of the field a little bit. So I got them lined up, and I jumped in the first tractor, this one, on the left hand side. So course play, as you probably know, I've only really ever used the basics. So plotting a course, a simple course, and away we go. It's only very recently I've started using the little mini HUD. So I did watch a tutorial video by Farmer Sim. Excellent tutorial video for course play. He is somewhat of an expert, in my eyes anyway. I'm sure there's others, but yeah, so I watched his tutorials for multiple tools on a course. So pretty much we've done the outline of the field. So I then went into course play menu, or the worker menu, as you normally do. So he highlights this field. So then we go to the course generator. So 9 meters, we're going to have 4 tools, 1 headland, do the headland smooth, start on the headland, and island bypass we'll put on circle, so that it bypasses that clump of trees. So yeah, did all that, excellent. Came back out of it, generate field coursework, or field work course, and to me, I thought it just froze. I left it a couple of minutes, nothing. So I thought, oh, it's crashed. So yeah, I left it 2-3 minutes, I think. Nothing was happening, couldn't click on anything. So I thought the game had crashed, and I force closed the game, forgetting that I hadn't saved at all since I started recording the episode. So when I came back in, the outline of this field wasn't there. These 2 fields were fully grown again, not harvested. The canola's not even been started, and we were back at whatever money we were at the beginning, back at 6 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, nightmare. So I came back on. I've started these 2 off again, but once I'd done the outline of the field again, I paused. I saved the game and lined these 4 up, and I tried it again, and it did the same thing. So I thought, oh, anyway, it was getting late, so I left it. But I actually messaged Farmer Sim. Very helpful. He actually told me that for a course like this, being so big and not straight edged, with 4 tools, he's had it where it's took literally about half an hour to generate the course. So it wasn't freezing, it was just generating the course. I've just got to be patient and wait. So that is what we're going to do now. So yeah, we'll generate the course. So I have also made sure that these courses are stopped, because I think you can only have 5 at once, and obviously with the 2 combines and the 4 tools in this field, that will take it over the 5. But yeah, so 9 meters, 4 tools, 1 headland, smooth circular bypass. So generate. So now we wait. I've no idea how long for, but we are going to wait. So I'll bring you back in once this course has generated, and we'll see how long it takes. One other thing as well, is because I'm recording this on another day, so it's actually been, well, it was last night. It's now Friday night. So I did actually check, because when I said Farmer Mike had created a field that was 45 acres, I just felt that when I said it, I felt that was wrong. So I checked, and it's not. It was 43 hectares, which is 103 acres. So it was still smaller than this field, but it was bigger than I actually thought. So I just wanted to put that out there. And to be honest, I'm not sure how many other people are actually still doing the challenge. There's not many now. Not from the, the original sort of 30 odd. I think there's only a handful of us still doing it. But Krusty, the creator of the challenge, I know he's got some pretty big fields. I've sort of kept up pretty much with his series. And I know he's got some pretty big fields, but I'm not sure they're this big. So yeah, hopefully I am still I do still have the biggest field, but who knows? But yeah, I'll bring you back in when this course is finally generated. Wow, let me tell you, that was an absolute nightmare. That was 2 seconds for you, 3 days for me. I've been messing around with this all weekend. So yeah, I'll just quickly explain. So the setup I had, obviously I made the mistake of force closing the game without saving, because I thought course play had frozen the game. That wasn't the case. So I then came back, set everything up again, and tried the course again. So I generated the course. So I thought, right, half an hour, 40 minutes maybe, it will generate the course. Nope. 6 hours I left it, still nothing. So yeah, don't know what was going on. I've had a lot of help from Farmer Sim, so thank you very much to him. As I say, he is an absolute expert with course play, auto drive, and he's been very helpful. Great guy. So yeah, check out his channel. He does some amazing let's plays, and yeah, great channel. But anyway, so yeah, 6 hours. So I was talking to him, and he said, it shouldn't take that long, but it is a massive field. We're trying to plot with four tools, etc. So it's, yeah, and it does depend a lot on your CPU, and mine isn't the greatest. It's enough to run the game. It never really have any problems, but yeah. So I left it overnight. 2 o'clock in the morning, I went to bed. This was Saturday, and Friday night, 2 o'clock in the morning. Woke up Saturday morning, still no course generated. Left it 11 a.m. Saturday morning, it had generated a course. I thought, oh, brilliant, it's done it. But the course was, it was no good. If I go into here, we've got these two little islands, well, one little one, one big one. And the course had just gone straight through the centre. Not only that, there was some weird lines. There was one line going all the way across here, and it was just really strange. There was lines outside of the field up here. So yeah, after 9 hours, the course it had generated was no good. That was even though I had put circular bypass on islands in the course play menu when you generate the course. So speaking to Farmer Sim again, and doing bits and pieces, he was checking I'd done this and this when setting it up. Anyway, all weekend this has been taking because I've had to leave it overnight. I tried it again, left it overnight. I've tried it 3 or 4 times, lowered the amount of tools. I ploughed around the islands to sort of separate them to see if that helped. Nothing. So in the end, I gave up. I leased. I downloaded a mod from King's Mods. It's a 50-meter plough stroke cultivator, and it was an absolute beast. So I just leased a 9RX, and off I went and ploughed the field myself. Even with a 50-meter tool, it took an hour to plough. So thinking that if I ploughed the whole field myself, Courseplay would then recognise the field. So after that, I went back in. I tried plotting different courses, different widths, amounts of tools, and it was absolutely no problem. A course for 4 9-meter tools, it took less than a minute to plot the course. So thank God it is done. But it was a very big learning curve. And as I say, I've used Courseplay, but only for basic plotting of courses for a tool on a small field. So, but we're there. We've got the whole thing ploughed. So let me just go into construction mode, and then we can see the actual size of it. I mean, it is huge. But the next step is liming. Now, we're coming up to nearly an hour on this episode, so I apologise. It's not been the greatest episode. There's been a lot of, backwards and forwards and all sorts. But I've basically got the 2 spreaders. They're full of lime. So there's 10,000 litres in each one. I have plotted a course. So there is now a course loaded into both tractors of 2 42-metre spreaders. So that should, just look at the waypoints there. This should work. But that will be in the next episode. So my plan, I've got the 2 spreaders filled up with 10,000 litres in each, but the pH value is very bad all over the field, and it is going to use a huge amount of lime. I'm expecting an absolute ton, because it always does with precision farming. when you first plough a field, it takes so much lime. So on here, I have got, these are all 8,000 litre bags. So there's 128,000 litres on that trailer. My plan, these will set off on course play, on the course. I will follow, but I've had another idea actually. I think I'm going to buy an auger wagon. So this trailer can pretty much stay still, but the auger trailer that I'm thinking of will carry 55,000 litres of lime. So what I can do is follow these two with the auger wagon and just fill them up as needed, and then when I need to, come back to the trailer and fill up the auger wagon. I think that's going to be the easiest way. So yeah, in fact, let's buy the auger wagon now. So it is under trailers. It's part of a Fleagle pack, which a good friend of the channel, Smock Farmer, recommended. So thank you to him for that. So it is, there's actually a couple of packs I've got, but where is it? It's this one here. So you can have it standard grain trailer, you can have an auger wagon, and we can have a manure spreader, 12 metre manure spreader. In fact, this one, I think that's got a bigger width for a manure spreader. Yeah, let's go with this one actually. So we want the auger wagon, 50,000 litres, no stripes. Should we have a cover? Yeah, why not? I'm just going to leave everything else standard. So 66,300. So it is a lot of money, but it is going to help with this field, and we can also configure it to a grain trailer, which, as I said earlier on, I do want to swap out the trailers for bigger capacity ones. So yeah, I'm going to go up and pick that up, and then the next episode we'll get on with the liming. But yeah, thank you for sticking with me with this episode. I know it's been a bit backwards and forwards, but these things we need to trial, and the only way you learn is to do them and make mistakes. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned for the next one, and I shall see you then. Bye for now.